sharpened, the sticks are taped, the ice is ready to go. James and Ray ready to bring it all. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Blues start with possession as we are now underway. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Across the line and on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
He's one of those born leaders, James. He doesn't try to lead, he just does. Players look to him to lead their club during the game. He has a great chance there. Just doesn't happen.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Parayko. Grice elects for the breather and goes for the whistle.
I like this play, James. He's seen enough chaos in front of him.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Philadelphia's got it in the offensive zone. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Great reach with the poke check. Puck scooped up by Shen. Directed over to Bushnevich. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. And that goes off a player. Cutting to the front of the net. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Hart.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
Konechny's got it in the defensive end.
He's only one goal away from his next real achievement. You know he'd like to get it here.
And now he moves it quickly to Sanheim. And the long-range shot goes off target. Takes the feed. Handles the puck at the point. That's off a stick.
What a great example of unending pressure.
St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Krug's lugging the puck. Moves it to Shen. Big miss there.
He misses by a large margin. He's right in the middle of the ice.
Hart's got it behind the cage. More than half the period left to play. Still looking for our first goal. Johansson's won a big draw on their own end. The Blues played along the boards. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Passes it to Atkinson. Scrum ensues along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Folk. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's broken up. Johansson's taking it from his own end. Steps across the blue line. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Atkinson's such a creative player. He's always looking at the next way through the traffic. Tries a tricky move there, but can't complete it.
Picking up some steam at center ice. The Flyers will play it from the corner. Picked up along the wall by Hayes. Kapanen stick handling in his own zone. The Blues looking against the half wall. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Taken by Johnson. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. St. Louis has possession of the puck. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And he takes a shot. Oh, right off the noggin. Thankfully, he had a mask on to make the save. Here in the late going to the frame. Still no score in this one. Paling's won it in their own end. Mente's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Hathaway. Taken along the wall by Paling. Slides the puck over. The Blues will play it in their own end. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Takes it into the slot. Stones him in front. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play. If you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck.
Teams are lined up and we are ready to take this draw. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Delorier. The Blues have it now. Looks to make a play over to Scandella. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. And he slides it quickly to Paling. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Penalty coming up. Big save right at the end. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. St. Louis gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
Oh, I love playing on the power play. It's my favorite thing I did. So here you are in a scoreless game. These guys can't get on the ice fast enough for their first opportunity.
Right in the slot, and they can't connect. Shot, and he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Steps in with the block. And they clear that puck. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And now it's grabbed by Ristolainen. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Nice job to escape the zone. St. Louis will play it from behind the net. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. The Blues play it along the wing. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Taken by Krug. Quick snap. Big save in front. Quick pass to Bushnevich. And that's knocked aside with the stick by Ellis. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Puck picked up by Schenn. Philadelphia is looking to break out. And they send it down the ice. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. It's a chance on the rush. 2-on-1. Can't get it to go. Trying to escape the defensive zone. The Blues gain possession. St. Louis plays it along the wall. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. And they do just that.
I thought they did a pretty good job there, James. That's a time you can get yourself running around in the zone. They didn't get there.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Wrestling in close. Answered the call there.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
Sends it down low. The Blues come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Schenn's known around the league for his physical play, and by being on this list, everyone takes notice.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Philadelphia's got it in the defensive zone. Puck grabbed by Yandel. And that pass can't connect. And that's denied by Hart. I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, I won't complain. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Johansson's won it off the faceoff. Yandel's moving the puck through his own zone. Into the offensive end now. The Blues gain control of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Here's a chance right in the slot. And that one's broken up. Atkinson's got it into offensive territory. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Across the line from center. Quick feed to Saad. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Handles the pass from the right wing. Takes the feed. Misses wide of the net.
Most dangerous place on the ice, and he can't capitalize.
Errant pass, and they can't connect. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Moves it to Thomas. St. Louis has it against the half wall.
Oh, puck doesn't get there. It's so crowded in front of the goaltender.
That goes off a twig. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of him.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We're still scoreless. St. Louis has it in their own end. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Receives the pass. And now he angles it across to Hayes. Here he is from the slot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
Hart's locked in. Every puck hits him and stays in front of him. On the odd chance there's a rebound, he traps that well, too.
Grice has the puck and holds on for a whistle. Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. Still scoreless in this one. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Flyers have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Hathaway. Tries to get the puck over to Paling. The Flyers take it along the wall. Over the net!
Well, he's got to get that on target. That's a scoring chance, and he doesn't even make the goaltender make a save.
And he comes up with it. Grice opts to hang on to it to get a whistle.
You start to wear down a little bit. You need your goalie to help you out.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. From the left side, they gain the zone. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And now it's grabbed by Sanheim. Oh, and surfs up a little too sweet with that save.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
Handles the puck. The Flyers take it along the wing. And no luck on that pass attempt. Hangs onto the puck. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
Here in the late goings of the period, the game is still scoreless. The Blues win the draw. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Steps inside. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Glove save. Grice gets on top of the puck, stopping the play.
Now you can get some fresh guys on the ice, get yourself restarted.
And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. Passed up ahead. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Puck scooped up by Crew.
Shoot the puck.
There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. The Blues win it. Moves it quickly over to Shen. And that's poked away. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Ellis. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Flyers take it along the wall. Now a quick pass to Konechny. Great defensive effort with the stick. Pinned up along the boards. St. Louis has possession of it now. And that's taken away. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. St. Louis has it near the wall. Through center. Sends a pass over. Big time stop. Taken by Atkinson. Philadelphia's moving it along the wing. From the slot, wrist shot, denied by the puck stopper. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. The Flyers win the draw. Great reach with the poke check by Verona. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. The Blues carry it along the wall. And he regains control of the puck. Blocked in traffic. Puck sent over to Johansson. Philadelphia's across the blue line.
Swap up.
Here he is, wristed on net. And he misses. Is that just a confidence thing?
Confidence or trying to be too perfect. Get it on the net. That's the #1 goal.
Puck picked up by Krug. St. Louis on the attack. Looks to set up at the point now. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. And now it's over to Atkinson. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Puck grabbed by Lawton. And now it's grabbed by Gurietov. Answered the call on that play. And the scores with a little added drink on the side.
I like when the bottle goes up in the air, how angry the goalie gets. Like he slaps the bottle away. Not the bottle's fault. Like, stop the puck, man.
Just the insult to injury with the bottle pop. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Flyers have taken a 1-0 lead. Takes the pass. Denies him.
Hart's brilliance on display here. Great scoring chance, and he turns it aside.
What save! How did he get a piece of that? St. Louis gains a hold of possession. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. The Sabres loom as the next date for these guys when they're back on the ice.
You'd be surprised at how many players don't know the schedule. They just know the team they're playing tonight. Oh, yeah, and they don't know who's coming next.
Philadelphia's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Good read with the stick to break that up. With possession along the wall. The Flyers take over on possession. Quick pass across to Tippett.
Philadelphia's defense has been exceptional. They've defended well, kept the front of the net clean. Scores! You get one, you get hungry for a second one. Even if you're not a goal scorer, you get that early. Now you want to hunt for a second goal.
Makes it a double on the play. The Flyers extend their lead here in the home stretch of this one, Ray.
You'd like to think that you're in great shape here, but one mistake makes this a one-goal game again. They still have to stay aggressive.
Ristolainen's going to play it against the half wall. And that's picked off. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Rister? Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hart. In the final moments of this period, the Flyers now lead by 2. Philadelphia's got possession here in their own end. The Flyers are on the attack. Hammers it on net. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Takes the feed at the back end. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And that's broken up. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a glove save by Greiss. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Sanheim. No room for that one to get through. Quick pass to Schenn. Down the right side and into the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, slick work with the glove by Hart. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And they won't connect on that one. And now he tries to get it across to Farabee. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. And there it is. Empty netter.
That'll seal it up. Pretty easy one right there for him to cash in.
Philadelphia's won the draw. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. Skates to the crease. Tries to get the puck to Kyrou. Great use of the stick here at center ice. The Blues get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And here's a shot. Too much congestion in front. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Hart's going to slow things down and opts for the whistle.
He's had a really good night. He's been on top of his game, and there's not been much that's given him trouble.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. And make that his 10th career shutout tonight.
You gotta love a guy that can get it done perfectly. 10 times he's done that.
And that'll do it from ringside, everyone. For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Get home safely. Thanks so much for joining us.